Greetings. Hi. Welcome. Wherever you are in the world. I have made a decision to weekly show my face and share some teaching at least once a week. Now, I would let you all know that showing my face on the screen is not something that I'm truly 100% confident in. But I know as a nervous system luller that it would be in my best interest to do just that. Show my face, take my time, and let you all know and see how I ground myself when I feel nervous and struggle to speak. So even now, as calm as I may appear, this is a challenging time for me, but it's also a time where I can't preach what I don't do. Let me put this mic on so you can hear me clearly and not a bunch of ruffling sounds. So earlier today, I was looking on the internet and felt the need to share my views on spirituality and some of the things that I've noticed about people in the spiritual world, what they tend to do, which I feel people need to refrain from. So what I think is important to do when you start to move into the spiritual world is be aware of what you are consuming. Many of us feel like I am this spiritual being and I'm just open and I'm just embracing everything that comes to me. And I think we need to be a little bit more wise there because not everything that is moving that you can see should you participate in. The example that I'm going to use, which came to me actually in a dream, is I think we need to, again, be careful of what we consume. So if you were to go to a buffet, you're going to see all this food. Are you going to load your plate with everything that you see from the buffet? Or are you going to use discernment and think, do I want to put that in my plate? Do I want to put that in my plate? Just because the grape looks good on the outside, the shape, the smell, doesn't mean when you bite into the grape, is it not rotted inside? So that's what I mean when I speak about spiritual consumption and spiritual discernment. I had a dream, which is actually going to be in my book that you should see real soon. Real soon. We're going to put that out there. Real soon, real soon, real soon. And in the dream, I'm in the buffet line, ready to get my plate, but I didn't order anything. So when I returned to the room where I was going to consume the food that I had, I knew that there was food there. I knew I had a plate because I walked in with the plate, but I didn't know what the contents were on my plate. Then the light shined on me from above, And as I'm speaking now, the wind is blowing really hard. Confirmation. The wind, hear me, the wind. It's really nice right now. Really nice. The wind, yeah. Sometimes you have to just embrace nature and you don't have to always speak. Just let it take over. Let it just embrace you. And that light shined on my plate, and I knew who was feeding me. Not man, not the world, but something higher than that was feeding me. And that's what I mean about using spiritual discernment. Don't consume everything you see. Not everything that you see and experience is supposed to be seen. We need structure spiritually. If you don't have structure, you will just be in the world. As they say, I am in the world, but I am not of the world. You are. You are both. When you have the mentality of, I'm just a free spirit and I just take on everything. You know, there are demonic spirits that live among us. So when you say, I just free spirit, I just let everything just come to me, be careful with that. Because not everything you see, feel, smell, touch is good for you. It can be rotted inside. And then once it consumes you, the rest is history. Now you have to do extra work to reverse what has already happened. I've been a part of spiritual groups that on the outside looked very nice, looked very warm, very welcoming, but far from that. So take this time, the next time you think of joining something, being a part of something, I want you to take the time to think and or ask your higher power to give you direction on what you should allow and not allow in your life, in your circle. I learned the hard way, but at the same time, I have an amazing spiritual team that even in my spiritual ignorance, they will not allow me to make mistakes that could be detrimental to my body, to my spirit, to my life, to my environment. So even ask the Lord, your higher power, that even in your ignorance, if there is any, we're not 100% wise. There are some things we may still need some direction on to guide you, to give you direction. So when something comes up and you're not sure if this is what you should or should not do, ask your higher power to give you direction. I hope you all enjoyed my first live, semi-live, video on spiritual consumption and spiritual discernment. We don't have to take in everything that we see, feel, hear, smell, all of the above. We do not have to welcome everything. We do not have to be a part of every religious system because it just seems like it's a cool fad to be a part of. Use discernment. It is okay. Sometimes it's just better that way. I'm going to leave you all with the scripture somewhere in the caption. But wherever you are in the world, take in all this beauty. All this beauty. Yes. Sometimes the best thing you can do when your head is just overwhelmed and filled with so many things and you just need it to stop. Sometimes the best thing that you can do is just leave the house. Leave the house. I was at work and I said, I'm going to leave. I don't have to be at my desk. This is my 1 hour lunch break. I'm going to take it. My headache just went right away. Ah, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, come, come. Let's see if I can capture it. My favorite. Oh my gosh, I don't think I can do it. Yep, I can't do it. Anyway, huge vulture. If you don't know, that's my favorite, beyond favorite animal of all time. One of the most favorite animals of all time is the vulture. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. I don't even know what I was saying. Maybe the vulture is saying I said enough today. If it were to come into this picture, I would be like cracking up. No, it was meant for me to see, not for you to see, I guess. What's I going to say? Oh, let's do a little clearing, grounding. Okay, what I want you to do now is close your eyes. Listen to the sound of my hands. Think of the sounds of my palms as me on your head, clearing stagnant energy. Just pulling, removing anything that is in the way and making it very difficult for you to see clarity. I'm going to take it and give it back to nature. You don't need to keep it. Ball it up. Give it to nature. I believe in threes. Ball it up. Give it to nature. Rub your heads. Front of your head. Back of your head. As you do that, I want you to breathe because we don't always breathe. Inhale. Exhale. When you exhale, I want to hear you go. Rub your head. Front of your head. Back of your head. Tend to keep a lot of stress in our heads because we don't want to let anything go. And inhale. And exhale it out. One more time. Rub your head in the front. Just all that energy, negative, stagnant. We don't need to leave it. Let it go. Brush it down, brush it down, brush all the way down. Give it back to nature. One more inhale. Hold on to your head. Inhale deep. And exhale, blow it out good. Have a great day.